Today we're talking about how to build and maintain successful business relationships. In this video, I will share the number one thing your traditional network group won't tell you. Then I'll share what's in the secret sauce to starting a business relationship. And lastly, I will show you how to use the shampoo approach to building business relationships. And on top of that, I have an easy button for building business relationships that saves you time and money, but only if you stick around until the very end. All right, so let's get into it. The number one thing your traditional networking group won't tell you. You ready? 30-second commercials and sales pitches do not build lasting relationships. The point of traditional networking or transactional networking is to get leads, sales, jobs, promotions, or referrals. The focus is on getting what you need, want from people by asking for it. This philosophy of it's all about me is the worst way to try and start a successful business relationship. But in traditional networking groups, you will often hear them say, building relationships is key to your success. And then they will go on around the room and have everyone give their 30-second commercial. This is a contradiction that sets you up for failure and disappointment. I know because I learned it the hard way. When I first started networking, I thought networking was about selling. I listened to the gurus telling me what a good elevator pitch or 30-second commercial was necessary for introducing myself. So I took the courses and I created my best elevator pitch. When I got into the networking groups, I would say, "Hi, I'm Laura and I blah, 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 buy my stuff." Granted, those were not my exact words, but that is probably how it sounded to everyone listening to me. What I learned was that I could not build a relationship trying to get something from someone. Relationships are two-way conversations that are nurtured over time. So, I have a question for you. When was the last time you built a lasting relationship with someone that was trying to sell you something? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your answers. All right, so moving on. Now let's talk about what's in the secret sauce to starting a business relationship. The main secret sauce ingredient when starting a business relationship is mindset. When you adopt a relational networking mindset instead of a traditional networking mindset, you are more focused on building relationships. As such, you are focused on what you can learn from someone and about someone. I have found that when I lead with the attitude that it's not all about me, I listen actively to the other person. I ask thoughtful questions and provide value when appropriate. People want to surround themselves with, hire, and work with people they know, like, and trust. If you are known for making people feel seen, heard, and valued, that is a surefire way to be trusted and increase your reputational capital. The best part is, when you show up with a relational networking mindset, you will attract others with the same mindset and watch the quality of your business relationships explode and expand. One of the best and greatest compliments I get is when I reconnect with someone that I used to connect with routinely, but have since lost touch. But I remained connected to them on social media for years. And when I finally reach out, they are open to reconnecting simply because of the reputational capital I still have with them. That proves the staying power of starting a business relationship with the correct mindset and secret sauce. Now, before I share how to use the shampoo approach to building business relationships, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out videos every week to help you network more effectively like we do in our down and dirty networking community. So click subscribe to this channel and make sure to drop me a thumbs up on this video if you're finding these tips helpful. So subscribe to this channel and give me a thumbs up. All right, so moving on. I'm going to show you how to use the shampoo approach to building business relationships. But first, let me explain what I mean by the shampoo approach. When you think of how to shampoo your hair, or if you've ever read the directions on a shampoo bottle, it says something like this: shampoo, rinse, repeat if necessary. When it comes to building relationships, the process is similar. Connect, learn, repeat. The big difference is that the repeat is necessary. This is the part many people fail to stay consistent with. So let's break this down. When starting a business relationship, you need to connect by introducing yourself, not selling yourself, like we talked about earlier. A connection is easier to make when you treat people like they're already your best professional friend, simply by being kind and caring. This removes any awkwardness you might have. A connection is also made when you adopt the "what can I learn from you" and "about you" attitude we also talked about earlier. Now, here in Down and Dirty Networking, one of our core values is talk less, question more. When you rely on questions, you are able to learn more about someone and from someone. This is where strong connections are made. When I have a conversation with someone, I try to learn at least 3 things about them. This really helps me focus on what they are saying and gets me out of my head of focusing on what to say next. Instead, I'm focused on what did they share and what can I learn from them or about them next. But once that initial conversation is over, we fail to stay connected and continue learning. This lack of follow-up is where most people stumble. I know I did. So repeat is necessary. The key here is to remember it doesn't need to be time-consuming or overwhelming. Thanks to social media, we can learn a lot about people and from them if we only pay attention. Here's a tip. Block off 15 minutes a day or per week on your calendar to connect with people online you need to follow up with. Thanks to social media, we know their birthdays, their work anniversaries, promotions, good news, and so much more. We simply need to cheer them on or offer support. A simple text, email, or message checking in to let them know you're thinking of them can really mean a lot. One of my favorite questions to ask is, what is the best thing that's happened to you recently? See, this question works for new relationships and each time you are reconnecting. This one question creates connection and helps you learn more about them. Often you will learn so much you need to schedule time to chat on the phone, in person, or virtually to catch up. The best part is that this shampoo approach of connect, learn, repeat is that it is so much more fun and meaningful than traditional networking and is simple enough for you to be consistent. Now that you know how to build and maintain successful business relationships, would you like an easy button for building business relationships that saves you time and money? Of course you would. Click the link in the description below and I will send you a personal invitation to the next Down and Dirty Networking Sneak Peek event. The Down and Dirty Networking online community is committed to co-elevate, collaborate, and connect to have meaningful conversations and build lasting relationships with people from all professions and industries. No more weeding through all of the traditional networking, 30-second commercials, and sales pitches. We cut the fluff for you. So click the link in the description below to get your personal invitation to network with us in a safe, no-muss environment that is fun and innovative. I look forward to seeing you at the Sneak Peek event. Thanks for watching and happy networking.